दम लगाएंगे, मुंबई इंडियंस जान लगाएंगे, मुंबई इंडियंस जलवा दिखा देंगे हम, मुंबई इंडियंस लोहा जला देंगे, पानी जला देंगे, दुनिया हिला देंगे हम, दुनिया हिला देंगे हम, दुनिया हिला देंगे हम, मुंबई इंडियंस, मुंबई इंडियंस दुनिया हिला देंगे हम, अब दुनिया हिला दे हम, दुनिया हिला देंगे हम, दुनिया हिला दे हम, मुंबई इंडियंस.
Welcome back everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back Kunal, Vinayasha and our three special fans जैनम, विनायक, वरुण. थोड़ा ब्रेक लेना जरूरी होता है, थोड़ा एनर्जी बन जाती है और फिर और हम बात कर सकते हैं क्योंकि इस ऑक्शन में इतना मजा आ रहा है मुझे. मुर्गन अश्विन has gone unsold, तो फिर कहीं ना कहीं पर्सनली ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है because of having a Mumbai Indians connection. तो कोई तो ले लो. जैनम, what do you have to say?
Yeah, definitely it feels a bit bad on it, but you never know. Eventually, unsold list वापस निकलेगी. End में fillers रहते हैं, कुछ ना कुछ रहता है, तो people might just have him, and who knows if Mumbai Indians yet lack a spinner at that point of time. Again, he might come in at today's price to us. So you have.
So, Vinayak, are you like satisfied with the squad that DC has right now, or do you want certain players जो आपके दिमाग में पहले से research करके हुए कि ये चाहिए यार, इसको ले लो?
Up to we only have one pick left, and we're going to splash out for an overseas player. So I'm hoping we get an all-rounder. We get someone who can finish and chip in with 3 overs.
Yeah.
David Weiss is a good option. I see other players on the list like Jimmy Neesham is an excellent pick. Someone who can be an X-factor player.
Okay, and who would that be? Is there a specific player apart from the ones you named? या कोई भी चल जाएगा उसमें से?
David Weiss है, then there's.
अच्छा है मतलब.
I mean,
that's a sign that you have a good squad, bro. Stop crying about it.
Exactly.
we have a couple of your Mumbai guys who are really good.
Oh yeah.
हाँ, बराबर.
Of course, you know, Bill Jacks up for grabs, 2.6 pro. RR joins the party. Varun, finally, who do you think is going to buy him?
Will Jacks?
Yes.
I think it's gonna be RR. I think they're going hard for him. I think it's gonna be them. And I think even in the SA20 league, they were going for him just a bit. I think so. Maybe they're looking at that as well. Maybe they want to target him. Maybe they'll get him.
Yeah. Probably. So, Vinayak, I have a question for you. Looking at all the teams so far in this auction, which team has had the best auction according to you? उनके टीम की पूरी स्ट्रैटेजी को देखकर एंड कॉम्बिनेशन को देखकर ऐसा कौन सा टीम लग रहा है अकॉर्डिंग टू यू? मुंबई इंडियंस बोलना पड़ेगा, बट उसके अलावा कौन सा टीम लग रहा है तुमको जिसका स्ट्रैटेजी और उसका टीम पूरी एनर्जी पूरी प्रॉपर्ली बैठ चुकी है? कौन सी टीम है ऐसी?
I feel CSK did really well. के मतलब got someone like Ben Stokes. अगर वो consistently खेल ले, then you know, मतलब you've got someone like Devon Conway at the top, Ruturaj Gaikwad, a run machine. Then you've got Ben Stokes, Dhoni coming in. मतलब भी और क्या चाहिए? And that bowling anyway is excellent.
Bro, but with CSK, like Rahane's average at Chepauk is very poor. Secondly, Rahane has not really been a proper T20 batsman in the last few years. अगर उसे नहीं choose करती, he might have gone unsold. He could have played a lot more county and excelled as a test batsman because that position is also at risk right now. So दोनों का ही फायदा हो जाता, but maybe that's not what's happening, and maybe CSK manages to bring in some spark in him as well. But Janam, just answer one question for me. अभी जो लाइनअप है हम लोग के पास मेरे हिसाब से काफी तगड़े हैं. ऑल वी नीड, अगर स्पिनर में भी ऋतिक शौकीन, रमनदीप पे किसी एक को प्ले कर दिया, ऑल वी नीड इज अ वन प्लेयर. Who would that be? Like, who would be the final missing piece?
See, as of now, the squad looks really intact and really good as well. Means I don't feel that we are missing any final piece or anything. But just for a safety, we can go for an Indian bowler, Indian fast bowler, because that is something that would be really great. Spinner, as I already said, that spinner is required, but Hrithik Shaukin has been doing great. Plus Karthikeyan also has been doing great, so they both are there for us, so that's not a worry in that case. But Indian fast bowler would be a really good side that we have someone, because with the likes of Archer and Bumrah coming back from injury, we need some kind of backup as well, and that's why we've got heavy and hard on Jay Richardson and as well as we have got
Mandeep Singh, the Punjab captain, goes unsold here. So that is something, very surprising. He was bought by the Punjab Super Kings last time, and there's so many. David Malan up for bids. There are many surprises up our sleeves this time.
Travis Head
Yeah,
Vinayasha.
absolutely. Exactly. It's insane with which
समझ ही नहीं आ रहा मुझे
everything's
तो
going.
क्या हो रहा है इस auction में.
Exactly. It's just going like this, like this, like this.
Actually, the thing is, बहुत सारी since it's not a mega auction, we kind of जो hype है
Yeah,
auction के लिए, it's like a mega auction. But then, especially one of the reasons
Yeah.
being, many teams have been kind of trying to restructure their sides as well. But then, most of the problems have already been taken care of. Like MI as well, we just needed a few players. That's what we've done. Certain other teams as well, सबके
Yeah.
थोड़े-थोड़े problems है. And then there's
Correct.
KKR with their own set of concerns over there. But then, yeah, I think that's why we are seeing so many good players going unsold. क्योंकि उतना budget ही नहीं है, and already there's some replacement which is already set over there. Varun, you just look visibly disappointed right now. Is it because of SRH's auction strategy, or is it because you have to wake up at 5?
No. I'm very happy. So I think almost 1 or 2 weeks ago, I started creating like an Excel sheet of who they should target. Okay, and now I think they bought like 9 players. 7 players were on my list, so I'm happy.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
wow.
Oh, nice.
That-
But,
Nobody from my sheet made it onto the team.
विनायशा, कुणाल एंड जैनम, हम बड़े खुश हैं. हमको जो प्लेयर चाहिए थे हमको मिल रहे हैं.
Yeah.
बाकियों का हमें नहीं पता. इस टाइम हमारा
मेरा-
ऑफर स्पॉइल नहीं किया किसी ने.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Thank you,
इसीलिए
Vinayak.
मतलब you know who I am.
Guys,
ये जो नीचे है
the
उससे.
auction is not over. The auction is not over. So it's not done till it's actually done. So let's not jump guns here and wait till what happens at the last minute.
So she's still doubtful कि DC won't be so friendly with us,
वो
and they will start bidding
भरोसा
in
कुणाल.
the
पिछले साल
ये
के जख्म
बिल्कुल
अभी
भी
तक हम झेल रहे हैं ना. वो जो पिछले साल के थे सारे अभी तक लग रहे हैं हमें.
post traumatic stress disorder ना PTSD वैसे चल रहा है. Dude, like Vinayak, what was your reaction when you saw that happening last season? Were you like, oh ये तो brilliant है, कभी सोचा ही नहीं था.
ये कैसे हो गया? Like you're especially after the 2020 final, it's just like कि भाई तुमने साल में 4 बार हराया था हमें, and at that point you're just kind of low. You're like कि भाई this MI team is unbeatable. Suddenly next thing you know, मतलब हम MI को हरा रहे हैं, उनको ठोक रहे हैं. I'm just like wow. Especially that first game, that opening game जब
Dude,
हमारे बंदे एकदम on fire थे, it was
I know.
like
We
sort of
felt कि
unexpected,
जीते
but like that just
हाँ.
drove that little confidence, that little spark
Yeah.
कि भाई maybe Ponting can pull off another miracle.
Kuldeep was the one picking those wickets, and then Lalit Yadav was the one scoring runs, and we were like, हम लोग जीत गए.
Lalit
चल क्या
also did so well, like it was so unexpected, but इतना मजा आया.
Yeah, good game. Yes, Vinayasha, go on.
Ajay Parihar says on Twitter, fast bowlers tick mark, batsmen tick mark,
Yeah.
all rounders tick marks, spin bowlers question mark. So everyone is hoping that Mumbai Indians buy a quality spinner, and I think maximum amount of blue cards are coming for an Indian spinner, especially an Indian uncapped spinner. So that is going to be a question for the Mumbai Indians to fill up. Who is that spinner going to be? That wicket-taking spinner who will face Mumbai Indians and will possibly complete that
Yeah.
puzzle. Jenna, who do you think would be if you were sitting at the auction table today?
Yeah.
Who would you want to pick as that spinner?
See, going into the auction, it's a lot of things that you have to keep in mind. Whether you want a wrist
Yeah.
spinner, a finger spinner, what do you want?
Yeah.
But going as the way it is, I yet feel someone like Mayank Markande could have been brought back because he's been part of the family and he's know how it works. On the other hand, Murugan Ashwin, again I said that as a backup option, always you have him. So at the end, eventually, as you said, it's yet not over. So we still have our guns blazing as well. So we might just click one good thing and we are back then.
Fair.
कुणाल,
कुणाल फिर से नजर मत लगा. शम्स मलाली मत बोला.
नहीं मैं उसका नाम ही नहीं ले रहा. मेरा नाम ही नहीं ले रहा कुणाल, और मैंने वो नाम हटा दिया अपनी जुबान से. हमने बहुत चमकी बोलते ना बातें कर ली है. But speaking of this auction, I think Mumbai Indians are waiting for their chosen players in this auction. And if not, Jainam mentioned that there's an opportunity to rebuy those players like Markande and Murugan Ashwin, तो वो हो सकता है. But at the moment, जिस time Mumbai Indians की बात करते हैं, Daniel Sams got sold to Lucknow Super Giants and Wayne Parnell unsold. तो फिर कहीं ना कहीं we are seeing that international players जो है उसमें भी surprises बहुत ज़्यादा मिल रहे हैं.
Yes. And I think यश एक और चीज which you mentioned ना कि स्पिनर ढूंढना है, I think they might be of this approach कि स्पिनर है already. We don't need another.
Yeah.
क्योंकि एक बार स्पिनर को decode भी कर लिया ना, like be it any big spinner, you know how the spin is going to be, how the
Yeah.
turn is going to be, unless you're someone like Ashwin or certain ballers जो ट्रिक कर वेरिएशन से ट्रिक कर सकते हैं, रशीद खान let's say stuff like that. So उस हिसाब से I think we already got that mystery in a sense with Kumar Kartikeyan, Hrithik Shokeen and Ramandeep
Yeah.
Singh. तो मेरे हिसाब से that also might be a mindset and we might not even bid for certain players. एक जो मुझे कमेंट दिखा यहाँ पर by अक्षित which was कि संदीप शर्मा, I guess MI will get him. He is quite underrated. Fair. I think Sandeep Sharma has been the bowler जो constantly विराट कोहली की विकेट लेने तो उसको ही भेजो. He is, I don't know,
Yes,
बाकी
yes.
कुछ करे ना करे कोहली की विकेट लेने में माहिर है मतलब. So
But Sandeep Sharma at the top has actually picked up a lot of wickets for
yeah, he's,
Yes.
even
he's really
and
He's one of
even
with SRH as well. Yeah.
I think Punjab's one of the most underrated bowlers when it comes to, and when he plays along with Siddharth Kaul in that Punjab setup, they are both a very lethal combination. And when they say fast bowlers hunt in pair, I think Sandeep Sharma is up for grabs for big money, I feel.
Yeah.
So personally now, Kunal, I felt last season, Varun, this question is directed to you somewhere, that last season I felt SRH had a great bowling lineup. Like they had a great bowling lineup with Umran Malik, Bhuvi, Natarajan. Like उनके पास सारे वो
Rashid,
assets थे.
नहीं Rashid नहीं था, sorry, yeah.
Rashid
Marco
last year I
Ransom.
think achieved.
He had
But
gone
I'm
over
just
there,
trying
yeah,
to-
my bad.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to say that too many options. But then again, injuries, all of these things. So this is why I think the options are so important. क्योंकि आपको तभी आपके जो बैकअप प्लेयर्स होते हैं जो फर्स्ट 11 के नहीं होते वो जब स्टेप अप करते हैं. So do you think Varun this time around they'll be very mindful of these very things? If Bhuvi is injured, so your main leading wicket taker is injured,
Yeah.
who do they back in? Who do they bank on? So anything about that, Varun?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted them to target some bowlers, but they're just looking to go for the all-rounders and batsmen as of now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where's the impact. You know what you just said. If there's an injured player, I don't know who comes in. I mean, there is Karthik Tyagi, but he's for Nattu, right? So then
Yeah.
who's for Bhuvi? You can't replace like an Indian with a foreigner, right? So you need an Indian with an
Right.
Indian.
Yeah.
That's where the problem comes in. I think we have 4 more slots open. Hopefully, we can get maybe one spinner. As you said, Murugan Ashwin. Surprised he went unsold. He might attract some bids at the end, you know, and a few pace bowlers at the
Yeah.
end. Just hoping for some replacements. That's it.
And I think
So,
Bhuvi का वही थोड़ा अजीब हो जाता है. Like he's a very valuable bowler, but he plays only half the season. क्योंकि अगला half he has to be he's injured some way or the other. And it's really infuriating as an Indian team fan as well. क्योंकि वो जो value ला सकता है. जो just imagine he's in the race for purple cap despite playing only half of the season. That's how good he is. But at the same time he comes with a baggage as well. So that has been one concern.
Yeah.
Talking about MI के problems over here जो हम लोग miss out कर रहे हैं. Shantanu Mishra very nicely mentioned it over here. We need an Indian spinner, one overseas backup keeper, and an Indian pacer to complete the squad. Kind of fair, right, Yash?
Yeah. I think उसने एकदम in depth और हमारे बोलते हैं ना मनोभावनाएं
हाँ.
व्यक्त कर दी यहाँ पर.
Right.
This is something that I also felt to a certain extent. And I want to ask Vinayak here. This time around, they've got this new concept of getting in that impact player. This has never
Yeah.
happened in the IPL, mind you. So, what do you think, Vinayak? Is that a good setup? Because as fans, we want to see the game go and get more and more competitive. But with this inclusion of the impact player, how better would it be?
It's quite handy in the Big Bash. I've seen that like you'll have one all-rounder, that impactor who's just sitting on the bench, who's not able to find his place in that starting 11. But then like as soon as the game situation demands it, you can just bring him on, and then like automatically you have a completely different equation in the game, which I feel is going to add a little bit more masala.
Yeah.
Janam,
This
there's
Kyle-
a comment from Santosh MBA who says Amit Mishra for sure, without a doubt, for Paltan. Lose his 4 overs and then replace him with the 12-player new rule. His bowling has more required, and this is the season which we need to take from him. You know, he's the oldest player who is registered in the IPL. Do you think he's going to create an impact over here if he is bought by the Mumbai Indians?
Definitely. Leg spinners are ones who always create an impact. And
Yeah.
someone like a legend known as Amit Mishra, if
Yeah.
definitely Mumbai gets a hands on it, it's nothing like it. It's just pure gold in that case. Because the kind of
Yeah.
experience, the kind of way he has been playing over the years, the guy who's got hat tricks. He's known
Yeah.
for his hat tricks. They're known for his
Yes.
googlies. So you
ऐसे टी
can't
शर्ट मत
underestimate
करना
him.
विनायक, ये मत करना, ठीक है? ये नहीं दिल्ली का
हमारे
है,
वो-
ऐसे नहीं
I can
करना।
also
Not
show.
nice.
I can also show my SRH
Exactly,
logos.
exactly, Varun, that's what I was saying. वो हैदराबाद का भी प्लेयर है, दिल्ली के लिए नहीं खेला है। Come on यार, ऐसे थोड़ी होता है।
I think he took
पूरा
a
खेल
hat trick
खेला।
with us only.
yeah, he took
No,
it
I
back
think
to
it's
the
just one.
Yes,
Cricketer in IPL.
yeah. So definitely, if
Wow.
he comes in the hand,
Yeah.
it's going to be really amazing for MI to have a experienced leg spinner.
Yeah. In fact, let's quickly go through the team summaries over here. CSK left with 2.9 crores, Delhi Capitals left with 9.05 crores, Gujarat Titans 9.55, KKR 5.55, LSG 5.15. It's good to see all teams at par. पहले वो बहुत सब gap लग रहा था सब teams में. Mumbai Indians with 1.55 crores, Punjab Kings with 13.2 crores, Rajasthan Royals with 7.45 crores, RCB 3.45 crores, and SRH with 9.75 crores. Still, I think the battle will be on because there are certain teams about 10 mark as well. There's one team about 10 mark, but very close to the 10 mark to head of teams. In fact, let's have a look at the players that have been bought by Mumbai Indians. There's Cameron Green and Shai Richardson. It's a very weird feeling because ज़्यादा auction में नहीं काम किया हम लोगों ने, constantly bidding and all. But जो दो लिए काफी अच्छे लिए, and I'm really happy about it. It was. And anyway, not just MI, let's have a look at other teams as well. Next, we've got CSK. Vinayasha, please walk us through that team.
The players by the Chennai Super Kings, of course, the dynamo of Mumbai cricket, Ajinkya Rahane scoring a double pittance for the Mumbai team. Just yesterday, Ben Stokes, again a big gun, Nishant Sindhu, and of course Rashid. I think the Kings look a pretty tough outfit here.
Yep.
Yash, will you take
So
us
ये
to the next
RCB
set?
Speaking about the RCB team as well, they've got Reece Stokely. We were looking forward for him, the left-arm pace bowler, and I think it's a good buy, decent buy. They've got Will Jackson. I was surprised that they got him in. And next, I cannot tell you like what RCB have under this team. Speaking of the next team, I think it's KKR and Kunal.
Yep, there's Narayan Jagdishan and Vaibhav Arora. This is really good picks considering the budget that they had and the entire trolling that was going on. कि कुछ budget ही बचा नहीं है. How what are they going to do with this auction? They've done quite fairly fine, but they could surely they will need to pick up some really crucial players in the coming list. Vinayasha, please go and walk us through the next team right now.
Of course, next up on the radar, we have the Delhi Capitals. Of course, the most experienced Ishant Sharma, Manish Pandey, very interesting choice from Delhi Capitals there. Mukesh Kumar, who's played with the Chennai Super Kings and now into the Delhi Capitals, and of course, Philip Salt. He's going to add a lot of salt to opposition's wounds out there. So Delhi Capitals look a very good outfit at the moment. Yash, take us to the next set of players.
The next set of players are from the Lucknow Super Giants. And looking at their team as well, they've got Daniel Sams, Jaydev Unadkat, and Nicholas Puran, Romario Shepherd, and Yash Thakur. They've got a good side. इसमें से दो ex-MI players मुझे दिख रहे हैं. ठीक है, चलेंगे हम. चलेंगे. Moving ahead, looking at the next team here, Kunal, take us through.
Yep. Absolutely, I'd love to take you through Rajasthan Royals players that have been purchased in this auction. I think they did fairly well, especially with inflating certain players' के prices. अगर वैसे देखें तो, but then they've got Jason Holder, which would be really crucial, and he can also be used as an impact player as well. Because RR का team already looks quite strong, and अगर impact player point of view से जाना है, then yes, Jason Holder is a very good pick for them. Next up is Gujarat Titans. Vinayasha, please walk us through that team.
Of course, defending champions Gujarat Titans pick up Kane Williamson. I think that is a very good choice considering his experience. Oreen Smith, yes, a very big powerful hitter. Shivam Mavi, and of course the wicketkeeper batsman Shrikar Bharat. I think Gujarat Titans are set here to go out and play the best brand of cricket. Yash, take us to Punjab Kings.
I think Punjab Kings have broken their own record of spending money every time, and they've bought in Sam Curran at a ridiculous price. This time making him the most expensive players in the history of the IPL. Also Sikandar Raza, surprisingly at a very cheap rate. तो फिर उन्होंने पूरा compensate कर दिया है पंजाब किंग्स ने इस time पे.
Yeah. But I think Sikandar Raza is an interesting pick that they've got. Anyway, let's have a look at the players bought by Sunrisers Hyderabad. They've got happening वाला auction हो गया उन लोग के लिए पूरा. There's Adil Rashid, Harry Brook, Heinrich Klassen, Samarth Vyas, Vibrant Sharma, there's Mayank Markande, Mayank Agarwal, Tanveer Singh and Upendra Yadav as well. So really interesting
Wow.
picks. I think in a way it is, it would be fair to say कि वो लोग पूरा structural shift हो रहा है उन लोग का. And yeah, I think that's it from the players that have been purchased in this auction by different teams. Let's have a look at the team summary of Tata IPL auction 2022. Chennai
Wow.
Super Kings funds remaining.
मुंबई इंडियंस दम लगाएंगे, मुंबई इंडियंस जान लगाएंगे, मुंबई इंडियंस जलवा दिखा देंगे हम, मुंबई इंडियंस लोहा जला देंगे.